Guys, I think it's time to change these tires. Got another flat. It's like 3-4 times in the past 2 weeks. So what I think I want to do is I want to change these tires up. There's the front one. I just recently got these tires, this bike, but the tires just wore out. So there's a couple other, there's some tires that I had that fall around from where I bought. So there you go. I'm gonna throw these on and rock that. All right, let's change this up. Okay, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So if you're this way, you're gonna come up, pull it up. See, it's going counterclockwise, and I turned it off. And then the other side, and down, counterclockwise. There we go. Now it's really tight. You want to do it fast. You want to go like pop. You want to pop this. I need 2 hands with this one. There you go, guys. So if you look, it's a slow leak, but it's definitely a hole, and I've been wanting to change these tires up for a while. So what better day to do it than right now? So I'm gonna look at which one I think might be more integrity. That's gonna go in the rear one. Maybe this one. All right, let's switch it up. Okay, so now I just separate the tire. I got the rim. Now I'm gonna put that on there. Found out what gave me the slow leak. It like literally went through the inner tube like this. Okay, guys, so here's how you put on the tire. Let me show you. So you put the inner tube in, just pop it in there and just shove it around. Make sure it's in. And the first thing you want to insert is the valve. So once I get it like in like that, I'll turn it upside down sometimes, and then I'll just start bringing it up from the sides. See my thumb at the top? And I'm slowly curling it up. You just curl it up. And the other side. You just keep on, and then it's just going to snap in. Right. See, there you go. It snaps in. So, next thing, you want to pull this down. Make sure it's straight. Try to keep it straight. You don't want it to be skewed like that, or the other way, like that. Could cause a pinch. Could inhibit you filling the air up next time. Just keep it straight. Alright, let's fill this up. Guys, here's something else I like to do. I like to just beat with the stick and just kind of hit it, and it sets the bead on the tire so it doesn't wobble up and down, so it's sitting right on the rim. I'll do it like that a couple times, and then I come to the opposite side. Because when you shock it, the rubber kind of expands and it bounces, and it kind of self-seats. Go. And now it should be pretty smooth. Like, you shouldn't see any wobble on the tire. Alright guys, have a good day. We're going to change out these big tires for a smaller tire. First thing we're going to do is you're going to take the air out. Actually, taking off the brake should have been the first thing. So guys, you want to take that out, pop this thing off. There you go. And once you can remove that, because it's going to give you more space for removing the tire. Alright guys, let's take off the tire. So what I do is, this is the valve right there. I sit on the opposite side. So I come back over here, and I like to just get it. Like, if you don't have all the proper tools, if you're at home, right, you're just in the garage, this is what you can use. Any kind of screwdriver, probably a bigger one might be work too. So 2 would work. So you want to go in there and you want to get into, let me show you. You'll get right underneath there. See that? And then you can, sometimes you can go like this and open it and then put your hands in there. Other times you're going to need another screwdriver. And then other times you have a different screwdriver, so you can come further down here, like it's tight, and then pop that open. And then you work your way around like that. And it keeps popping open. So once you get it to this right about here, then you can just basically just start peeling it with your hand the other way. And once you get this side done, like that, see how it just popped off? There's your valve. So you want to pull it, you want to have your valve at the opposite end of where you're going to pull it out. Pull it out like this, and open it up like so. And it pops off. And that's how you remove a wheel. Alright guys, now we're going to put the wheel back in. So check this out. So here's a tube. Here's another tire. I like to start with the valve. Always with the valve. I just want to know where it is. Because that's like, I don't know, it just kind of helps stabilize, put it in place, have something set. So I just stuff it in like this. See that? There's the valve. So now with the valve, then I put it right where the hole is. That's the first thing. That was the last thing out. This is the first thing in. So I just pushed it in like that. See that? So it goes all the way in like that. And now that I have that in, see how it's in? I force it down. I'm holding it down. And then I'll flip it upside down like this and slowly kind of like push it in as I come down. And then I keep. You see the back of my hand? What I'm doing is I'm slowly going like this on both sides at the same time. See that? Because if you only go one time, it could be one side will come loose. So that's how it looks on the back side when I'm doing it. So once it starts getting tight, see how this is tight? How it fits tight? What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to use even though it's all sit right there. See how it's all seated down there? But it got really tight up here, right? So what do? Well, there's a couple things you can do. You can come from the back side, put a screwdriver there, making sure not to pinch the tube like this, and push it over it. Or we could have come from this side. Let's try that again. Let me show you how that looks. So we could have come from this side. See that? So now the screwdriver will be here, and then the tire will be able to slide down the screwdriver. Making sure not to damage anything. Right on the tip. Just let it come down onto it. So that wasn't ready. Let's try that again. Okay. See that? Now it's in. So those are two ways. Now we got that side in. Now this last side's left. So again, I'll just keep on doing it. And they have tools that make this easier. But this is for the people that don't have the tools. If you're in the garage, if you're on the street or something. So there we go. Now it's all in. Again, the valve's straight. Make sure it's straight. You don't want it to skew to the side, left or right. And let's put it back on. Put it on. Sometimes it's a good idea to put it on before you fill up the tire, because the brakes only give you so much room. Like this is maxed out open. You know, that happens sometimes. So guys, I'm going to fill it up partially, and then we're going to set it. Alright guys, so when I like to set it, I like to just hit it with the hammer. Like I did it with the rear tire. We're going to go like this. And that little bouncing action, it sets the wheel onto this little groove. So you see this little groove right here? Where's my phone? Here, right. See that little line? It has to be even throughout the whole wheel. Because if it's not, it can wobble. So, like, let's show you this. Oh, do you guys see that line right there? Right here. So, for example, if it was tucked under, that means this side's low, and you don't want it. So that's what you want to get all leveled out with set. So I kind of just hit it like this. Not that I use my other hand to keep it slow, so it's like that. And then I'll come back the other way, do the same thing. So let's set that. Alright guys, so I've hit it a few times back and forth, maybe 2 or 3 times around. Now let's fill up the tire and get out of here. Alright guys, so we got them all done. We switched out the tires. It went from these big tires, I don't know what size they are, 26 by 2125. This is a 2125. And I went down to a 195, I think. I don't know. What does it say? A 210. So 21. So 0.25 larger. All right. Let's get out of here, guys. Oh, last thing. Hook up the brake. See this little thing right here? Hey, doggy boy. Here's my doggy. So this little thing right here. Yeah, baby. And it goes right in here. So let me show you. So, I wish I could. But you're gonna get the idea. It's gonna go right in there like that. Oh, I did it. Okay. So once it's set, you're good to go. Double check the brakes. Make sure everything's working before you take off. Everything checks out. Alright guys, and there she is. It almost looks like I went from a high profile tire to a low profile tire. I wonder how it's gonna ride. Alright guys, have a good day. Love you. Bye.